back and relax, you are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Slip and Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop, Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.
That's a banger.
True. It is.
I can't talk yet because I'm at the S tier, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay, cool. So, welcome to the Homies of Asgard. I am SlightStardust, the S tier content creator, the leader of the revolution of the Marvel's Avengers community. Let's talk, boys. So, what's the topics today? I didn't get the memo, despite being the new host and taking Jay's shot blast gimmick of the Homies of Asgard. I don't know what's happening.
Well, sir,
You're stealing the show? This isn't fair. I worked hard to make Slip do this.
Listen. It's a bunch of S's. We the three S's, so we all still S tier. Anyway,
True.
I'm the only person here who's not S tier, so I need that in my life. All right, please, thank you. All right, essentially, thank you, appreciate that. But we're just talking about D23 stuff, so I got a little den geek here. I don't believe too much about that, but let's run through their predictions first. Want to go like TV show, movies, or games first?
The first thing that I actually want to make Stardust do, because he did happen to leave you off of a certain tier list, is what would you have given Slip if he had been on said tier list? Because we don't know.
I
You're on
would
the
give
spot.
Slipshock. Let me be honest with you guys, okay? Slipshock is got an angelic voice that I use for personal activities that I cannot disclose.
Putting the hand down now because that's weird.
So I'm gonna put him S tier. S for sexy boy. All right.
Nice.
S for slippery sexy boy. All right.
I would put myself at a C though, but appreciate that. I appreciate that 100%.
That's fine. I mean, I know that Marvel's Avengers burns your soul and hurts your loins. So for that reason, I'll probably, maybe if it was an Avengers specific, which it was, maybe not S tier, but as a content creator yourself, S tier. This tier list has made so many people upset.
That tier list became the villain of the new John Wick.
It's Miller's fault. Miller told me to do it. He was like, oh, create some drama, do a tier list. And I think he didn't think I was going to do it. And I was like, that'll do. And I had some beers. And I was like, oh, go on, I'll do it anyway. And I was going to wait for my Elgato mic, so I would have been sober. But I think that wouldn't have made the video as good. So I just sort of I chugged down 6 and then started doing the video. And then when I watched it in Hyrule's Discord with everyone and Slip started streaming it, I forgot some of the people I actually gave it to. So I was like, oh, I didn't mean, I gave him that. Oh,
man. Hey, listen, drunk Stardust did that. Sober Stardust didn't even know what it was. That's what it was.
Oh, I fully stand by my actions that night. Yeah. I fully stand by everything. Look, people, if you don't mind, this is only going to be brief, but when it comes to people subtweeting and stuff like that, if your egos are genuinely fragile because a drunk British dude said maybe you're not the greatest content creator to ever exist on planet Earth, then you need to have a moment and maybe look at yourself in the mirror and go, maybe I need to get a job. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm not an S tier content creator, but I can be an S tier at flipping burgers. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I can be S tier at phone calls when people call customer service. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's
it's
actually
possible.
my job, and I'm leaving S tier there. So, anyway,
No, I believe you are. Yeah, we'll give you that. You know, I've never
No.
seen you perform your work, but I'm gonna give you S tier anyway.
Yeah,
Trust
I
and
mean, I
believe.
don't,
Let
I
the
don't like
agents show
many
it.
people that I call up on the phone, bro. Like I called up UPS today for my microphone, and I spoke to a robot, and I much would have preferred Slip over a robot. So
Dude,
I mean, that's
me
true.
too.
I appreciate that. But see, here's the thing, right? When you call in and the answer to your question is literally restarting your computer, and when I tell you to do that, when you know you're supposed to do that, and you get mad at me like you're not a child at this point, then I get then I get like a they want to give me a 2-star because I told them to restart their computer. Well, I'm so sorry that you don't know the difference between restart and shut down. Jesus.
I think as well is that like obviously I know the lads in the chat are joking, but some people have actually been upset about being left off the tier list, right? Not you, Slip. That wasn't a dig at you. That sounds like a right shot. It wasn't. But like, so for example, I also put the people in there that I know some would have caused a lot of stink about it, right? Like I kind of wanted to rattle a few cages on purpose, and I knew that if I just put all of my friends in, it's not like anyone's gonna be angry at me at my friends, are they? Because it's like just a mate thing. But if I put like, I won't mention his name because he doesn't like it when I don't talk about him. But also, the other, everyone else, I knew that would cause like some stuff, so I did it for that reason as well. A bit of a shit stirrer.
Ethan and Bry
Shit.
deserve Omega Supermax tier. Is that okay? This is actually a great segue into a question that I had when I was watching that video. I was like, why? Like, there were some people on the S tier that I think deserve to be elevated above that. Not me, for the love of God, but somebody else.
So what you're saying is, Synchro, you wanted to be in a tier all on your own. So
no, I did not want that.
He
So
wanted.
I'm specifically saying that I don't
listen.
think that some of the people in that tier I deserve to be on the same playing field as, because
What he's saying,
I just don't.
what I get, what he's saying is there should be a O tier for Omega, and Sadat him should be on that. That's what he's saying. That's the thing I'm keeping.
I actually think if I was to do that tier list again, I might have put Sadat a little lower. Not out of disrespect, obviously, and this goes for a lot of them. But I think the reason is that when I was doing the video, I was like, funny shorts, he's got it. I don't really watch him. So like, I don't know why because a lot of it I said like, I just don't watch you a lot, right? And with Sadat's content, I don't watch new stuff, I don't watch build stuff, I don't watch his shorts. Why did he go in S tier? Kind of unfair. So I probably would have put him in C. Not that he's not a C tier, but it's just like, So that I would change that. Maybe I'll do an updated one in like a couple of months.
All right. Well, I will
when
look
that
forward
the anger the anger dies down from the community, you'd be like, "Yep, guess what? Round 2, bitches."
Maybe I'll do it the next time Avengers does something outrageous, just to like get them when the water's hot. You know what I mean? Like you're all feeling really like combative. It's time to bring out the tier list.
I like that. I respect that.
This in 3.2, we're going to give you the chance to buy power levels.
Yeah.
If you want to do 25, you're going to get to 175. That'd be $25. Hard money, not them credits that you'd be able to like earn and shit. No.
I genuinely think if they did the consumer, like they kept it right now, we'd have unit consumables 1,000,000%. Like we would have either unit consumables or you just buy the units, and it would be like like less than the credits. But anyway, we're talking about Avengers. We're supposed to talk about D23. Let's get away from that. Damn.
True. Yeah, we almost went down a rabbit hole. Oof.
Yeah.
We only spent like more time than I would play the game right now. Anyway,
takes you 10 minutes to do your dailies. Omega builds.
I mean, I was turn it on, get an issue, and then be like, "Why am I playing this?" and then turn it off.
I do that as soon as I hear the BAM BAM in the main menu. So
yeah, I've done that a couple times too. I'm guilty.
All right, so really quick, we got a few. Let's see here. Let me go all the way up to the top. I'm gonna bring it up real quick. We're gonna go with video games first, because that's what we here for. We here for video games. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let me share the screen
I
right
think.
quick.
Hold on, I want to make a point before we actually jump into it.
Okay.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to be a video game, and no one can take that from me. Continue.
Okay, you know what? No, we're gonna because I'm sorry. And
What up?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Now,
Slip and I have been converted to Spider-Man haters, but I'm still excited about the video game.
no. Okay, here's the thing. No. Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down. I'm not attacking you. The people who automatically assume just because Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine are like Insomniac properties and therefore have to be, no one else can announce or bring anything up for it except Sony showcases. Are you mad? Now, is it more likely that it'll come up in a showcase, like a PlayStation showcase? Yes, that is a very high probability. But to be like, nah, I don't believe it's gonna be on Disney. D2 Saturday is the official 60-year anniversary. During the weekend of D23, it is not past the realm of possibility that that Disney was like, "Hey, yo, bitch, give me something." But it's all right. I don't give a shit. Give me something Spider-Man so I can show these people that's coming here looking for Spider-Man. Is it gonna happen? That's small chance. But it's not like, oh, it's impossible. No, it's not. It's still their property. You know, it's still like Sony doesn't own Spider-Man in a way other than like movies. Like they still have to make deals and shit with Disney and Marvel and things like that to do other stuff like this video game. So it's not like, oh, Sony has last say. No, they don't. All right, cool. I'm good.
I agree.
Well,
I didn't know that was a discourse.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Like, I think so in my opinion, right? Because this is kind of a segue. Wolverine's not going to be there. I don't think we've got a chance of that being there. Like, at most, maybe a passing comment in like an interview by one of the other, the other news people afterwards. That's like, we'll show it off sometime, whenever. That's the most we're going to get. Spider-Man, 100% got, because there was that, I can't remember her name, so RIP, but she was talking about gameplay coming soon and it looks amazing and all that. Now, if that is true, right, then D23 would be the best place to show that off. I've got to be honest, more than a Sony thing, just because, I mean, Marvel Spider-Man sold numbers.
It's
like,
more eyes on D23 than a PlayStation showcase strictly for people here PlayStation showcase, and other people automatically like write it off. So they don't go, like, because they're so hyped up for other things like that, especially when God of War was announced and came or whatever. They write it off. But no matter what, people are coming to like the Disney showcase to hoping they see some shit, and hope like there's hopeless people who come here and hoping they see that Spider-Man 2 is a timed exclusive and they'll get an Xbox. That's just how delusional some people are coming to this this showcase. So it's not past the rest. It's definitely not.
No, definitely not. But that's the same with like any Marvel property, man. Like, don't want to talk about the demon again, but like Avengers could even be there. Like, any Marvel licensed game could show up. It could be. In fairness, we're all talking about like this game could be. It could just be a bunch of mobile games and Midnight Suns. Like, it could be that boring. So,
I'm okay with that, admittedly.
So
you're a shill, bro. No, I'm joking.
True.
So
no,
it
you're
is
right.
a Disney and Marvel showcase. So we're definitely, like, prime example, Disney Dreamlight came out like yesterday for early access. There's a 100% chance we will see some type of trailer to Friday about that. 100%. There's not even a doubt in my mind we're gonna see something about that. It'd be mad for us not to see the sequel to Fallen Order that day as well. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I would hope that is there, but I don't know. I think that is probably the most likely game, but I don't know how far along in development they are. I don't know if we'll see gameplay. I hope we'll see gameplay. We'll see. Also, just before we get too far away from it, the username for the person that whose tweet you quoted is that Milliamond. That's who tweeted about it. Basically just said that it's exceeding expectation with Marvel higher-ups.
Unfortunately, though, Slipshock just dabbed, so I'm gonna have to leave. I'll see you guys. No, I'm joking.
Okay, fair enough. Bye, buddy.
Now, you know what, mate? Like, out of spite, I should have actually just gone.
I'd have been just like, all right, well, guys, that's the show. You know, fastest Homies of Asgard ever.
Yeah. You're gonna message me like, and I just ignore you, and I'm gone forever. Like, no more videos are ever uploaded. I'm like working a new job and everything.
Hey, but you know what though? You will be an S tier burger flipper.
That's true. I will be matching up with the homies. No, I can't.
All right, real quick. We got that there. Yes, I do believe they are going to start putting those like because like I haven't played it all yet. I was supposed to play tomorrow, hopefully. But they haven't put a lot. Like they put classic Disney stuff in there, and then like Pixar stuff so far, right? So I can see them saying like, "Oh yeah, October 6th, which will be a month after it showed up in early access, to give a Star Wars DLC." Marvel's going to hit too hard. Marvel's probably going to be the one that they use to launch with the game in January. Like there's a very good chance they're going to do that.
That'd be great. I'd be in. I'd be sucked in. They would have me in the cozy game.
What is this game? Like, what is this game? Like, I'm confused.
You want to show Slip? You have that to yes. Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's like an Animal Crossing kind of style Disney game where you walk around like a little island and then you can go to different Disney themed islands. They're basically themed off the movies. So like a lot of people are hoping and speculating for stuff like Star Wars and Marvel because those are pretty popular franchises. So like it would be kind of brain dead for them not to use that, but I don't know if they'll be able to get that IP. Like Disney's such a big company these days that they have to pay themselves in order to use their own IPs in different places because there's just so many different little pockets of Disney now. It's getting intense. Their monopoly is crazy.
All right, let's see. Can I find a very quick?
Gameplay trailer? Is that really
yeah. But while we're doing that, let's scroll that down real quick. So of course we're gonna see something like that. Now have anybody heard about that game? This game? I've never heard about this.
Mirrorverse. No, not really. I've got to be honest.
Mobile game.
When it comes to Disney stuff, I'm pretty much like I've got no knowledge of anything. Like I don't dislike Disney games, but the only one I'd probably keep up with is like Kingdom Hearts.
Well, you know what? I'm sitting here doing this, right? And I was like, oh, let me do a quick gameplay of the game. And it's like, why not just use somebody we always, you know, partial owner of the channel apparently.
True.
Jay Shock Blast. Is he live now?
I believe he was. He was live. I think he is still live on part 2 of this. But let's see. So essentially, this is what that is. So that's how it looks.
Right.
Matter of fact, do you remember that like house flipper game I was playing in
I do actually, yeah.
This is the same
just
type
go.
of vibes that I have. You know, you sit there,
Okay.
and of course, I picked the part where where Jay is
Jay's just
gone.
He's
gone.
just standing there. Yeah.
Just gone. All right, he's
Riveting
doing that.
gameplay.
Yeah. These are like daily quests. Are they daily quests or are they just actually quests?
Let's see. I didn't even look that quick. I literally I wanted to wait until I started playing and do anything.
So it really is like a comfort game.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally all it is. It's a like it's kind of it's essentially like Animal Crossing where you're sitting there like there's no real objective. There's no real like I guess what would they call like any urgency to do much stuff. I'm pretty sure you gotta be able to keep yourself fed and things like that. But like there's no real pending doom except the fact that everybody is like all the Disney characters are forgetting stuff. But you have no pending doom. You can fix them otherwise, but it's just like you do. Everybody can be forgetting themselves and you can be fishing. That's just how chill it is. Like, oh, shit about your memory. I'm gonna go give me some fish.
I can see why like people are buzzing for like a Marvel thing though, or Star Wars things. I think without that, I wouldn't have looked at this game twice. Not because like of any weird reason, but just because it seems a bit too Roblox game fan made for me at the moment. Right. So I'd need like an IP that I can be like, yeah, I'll hang out with those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
And that's the reason why it says like right now it is let's take that off real quick. Right now it's just a Disney type thing. But I can see them diving into different things. I can see them diving into different properties that they own. The things like they already have Wally in the picture. They had Buzz walking around, so they got like the Toy Story things like that. So it's a lot of stuff that that can be put in. Moana was in there, so they have a lot of properties and a lot of access to things like that. So let's get back to that though. So we're gonna say skip Mirrorverse because we don't know what that is. All right, cool.
No, I did research. Go back.
Into the Disneyverse.
Yeah, Disney Mirrorverse is a crossover mobile game. It's a role-playing game that combines combat and fighting gameplay. I don't understand what that means, but it's probably like an action RPG, but mobile, so it's probably like gacha style get characters, if I had to guess.
Is it only on mobile though?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't.
I was going to say, if they wanted to be like, oh, this is going to be our Genshin Impact, it will probably find its way on console eventually.
Well, until then, this game. Anyway, some DLC for for all those Lego Star Wars people. I think that sounds a very good bet to do.
That game was so dead. That game was.
I mean,
dead.
yeah.
I mean,
like it was. Us, no. But when I say like dead game, I don't mean it like that. I mean like I didn't gel with the game at all, bro. Like it was so. I don't know what it is. It lacked like that Lego identity. I think for some reason, it felt like it was kind of just. I don't know. It just. Yeah, it's just meh, really. I stopped playing it after like the first 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I did 6.
I'm not a Star Wars person, and Legos have to be Marvel for me to care. So it kind of was like, okay, for the Star Wars people, if you're happy, I love it for you. I'm glad that happened. But it was one of those things where I didn't even look twice. It was like, oh, Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, okay, that's good. I'm glad that for you. But again,
if it's gonna be DLC, it'll probably be like some like not skins, like characters and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna be anything major. It'll probably be like buy the Clone Wars pack or something like that and get these guys and that's it really. I don't think they'll do like big missions and stuff. Probably because they're busy doing the next Lego game. You know, exactly. Which I would love for it to be an Infinity Saga Lego game, but that's a lot of work.
True.
For real. I just want to make a quick prediction about Lego Star Wars and what the hell the DLC could be. Because, like, you're right, it's more than likely characters, but I have a dream where it's actually like a small little like couple of like episodes where you go through a Mandalorian episode and then like a Boba Fett episode, and they just do one for like each of the shows. That'd be sick. But
That would be cool.
I'm hopeful, and that's
Following,
probably misplaced.
I mean, I can see them trying one because of how close the Mandalorians are, or at least Boba Fett and Mandalorians are, and how popular that was. I can see them trying to do that one, and if that DLC skyrockets, and they'll be like, you know what, all the shows, put all the shows in there. I can see it. I can see that. That's not too far off.
I feel like the reason that they might be afraid to do that is because they know that the Star Wars IP sells, and this kind of feels like if you end up shoving all the characters in, right? If you try to maybe, so say the DLC is missions, right? And they do like, I don't know, I don't know Star Wars that well, but they do it anyway. It could be one of them things where they end up shooting themselves in the foot because now they don't have any more Star Wars to cover, right? We have an updated Lego Star Wars throughout all the episodes sort of game. We have all the characters already in it. If you start adding missions from like other areas of Star Wars, you haven't got anything to go back to later when you want to make a lot of money.
I mean, that's true. That's true as well. The Lego properties, I think they'll be okay when it comes to that because didn't they have a Star Wars Lego before? Or this is the first one?
And they also did one for like they did literally the first 3 movies. They did the prequels first, and then they did the original trilogy, and then they also did the Clone Wars, and then they re-released the original 2 games in a combo pack, and then they did this. So like they really do like their Star Wars IP. So they very well could either make something about those shows standalone. So I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, if we're being honest, they're just waiting for the next gen of consoles to come out, and then we're going to get Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga again, 2.0, Darth Vader edition, like, and it's going to come out on all the other consoles, and they'll do it again and again. Like if it works, it works.
If it works, it works. But you already know what's. Listen, if Grand Theft Auto 5 will teach you anything, people about the same shit over and over again.
Yeah. Honestly.
Don't ask me how many copies of Skyrim I have, please. Moving on.
I have 2 copies. I've never played this shit. So
damn.
I have such a hot take. I didn't like Skyrim.
That's fair. You're a Zoomer. I get it.
I am.
I've
I'm
never
too
even
young.
tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a boomer game these days, so I get it. The
my
next
baby.
ones, obviously.
My baby. My child.
I just need that game to come out. I
don't think it's going to show up today. I mean, even though they said it might, I don't think it is. Unless, like, cause there were some rumors. I'm not gonna say any names, but I heard it from you, good sir. That there may be a new feature that was put in there. That's the reason why it was pushed back. And if that is, I can definitely see that being announced to kind of I don't think they're gonna put a date yet. They'll probably say early 2023 and announce that it's coming with this particular feature, and then go from there. I think we'll hear the release date in the Video Games Awards.
Okay, I have a bit of a cheeky burning hot take, right?
Okay.
I think it's going to give us the release date. I think the release date is in November. I still think it's coming this year. And I think that they're going to also reveal that Hulk is the final hero. I think they're going to do that. Kind of spoiling the game a little bit, but they already did that with Scarlet Witch, so I don't think they care.
True. They did.
No,
they did it too. They put didn't they put Hulk in one
they
of
put, They put Hulk in Scarlet Witch's gameplay video, yeah.
No, I mean like on the tweets and whatnot wasn't Hulk like in one of
It
the
was a
tweets?
Demon Hulk.
It was Demon
Not
Hulk though, so it was like
Okay,
boss fight
okay,
Hulk.
okay.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
probably Hulk in gameplay form in his demon costume, because I know you can unlock that if you
Mhm.
pre-order the game, so that's probably what it is.
Yeah. Which they kicked back off. I was like, I'm gonna be mad as hell because I paid for that already, and then they gave it back to me, and in my head, I'm just like, I have to remember I didn't pay for that shit. I have to remember I didn't pay for it. So I gotta remember to buy it later.
I was gonna say some stupid shit, so I'm glad that you guys went because your takes make way more sense. But I'm gonna say my stupid shit anyway. Okay, they bring Marvel's Midnight Suns. They give a release date. Agree. They drop stupid demo that is like an initial mission that you can play, and then they let you play that for like months until the game comes out.
True. Just so many
That's all I
people.
got.
Like the world's longest beta.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's one mission and it's awful. It'd be a way to kill hype in an instant. It'd be great.
So, real quick, Pew, that's what something that I would love to see is a free battle mode. I'm just saying that somebody that I, is in the circle that I'm always in, made a video about it a while ago. And
Oh, PvP.
What was that look for? Why was he beating around the bush so much? I don't understand what he's.
I was trying to add some damn mystery to it, but yeah, PvP. Fuck. Hey, shout out to King Greek. All right, there we go. Jesus Christ! I was trying to put some mystery to it, make people like follow some crumbs. Star.
I also needed the crumbs because I didn't know what you were talking about.
I put that together from the start. I'm the smart one. This is why I messed up. I'm gonna stop making that joke.
Yeah. See, that's why he's S tier and I'm not. There we go.
God damn it!
All right, let's see.
Avatars.
Personally, fuck this game.
I every time I sit down in the cinema and I see a trailer for the next Avatar film and it's a bunch of blue naked people running around swimming about in water, I actually want to get angry and leave. I actually hate them so much. I don't know what it is, but the look of these avatars annoy me. Why they got noses like that, bro? Why they got to run about naked? You guys have got like guns and flying about and that. Wear clothes.
It's a culture thing, man.
Culture appropriation.
Yeah. Wait. Actually, you're right. That is kind of what the movie's about.
Exactly.
Hold on. My whole world is spinning. Slip.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It does feel a little like what the Avatar is a mix of like that I don't want to be offensive because I don't know where exactly it is, but like that kind of am I saying it the Cherokee? Is that right? Cherokee? Cherokee? That might be right. That kind of culture mixed in with like all this weird dinosaur stuff, and it does feel a little bit racially motivated sometimes.
So
but that's just me.
I got you. With when you could just say native culture. That'll work.
Oh, all right, that one then.
That'll work for you.
See, I'm learning to not get cancelled.
I'm the worst person to do it though. I will literally set you up, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. At least you're trying, right? Like when I was growing up in elementary school, Canada's fucking wild sometimes. I was like taught the very incorrect terms for Native Canadians. It's rough out here.
That's because people are shit.
I listen, bro. I have been careful like my entire life. I'm not about to make a Warden Wayne apology or anything. Like I'm not about to become like the racist Spider-Man, bro. I ain't doing it. All right, I'm not. It's not for me.
Good.
Like God, I hope I'm not the racist Spider-Man.
Yeah, like.
Damn for Monica. All right. Am I dabbing for Monica because that's the only thing you can play right now?
If you dab again, Slip, I'm gonna get a tumor. Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Stop. Stop physically hurting Stardust.
True.
He's gonna make me keep doing it now. What do you mean? You
Yeah.
think me having a tumor is funny, Synchro? Do you want to fight?
No.
Damn, that's insane.
No.
Oh,
I think that
let,
you being
let me
slightly
go.
annoyed is funny and nothing else, okay?
Let me go get my tier list real quick. We gotta fix that.
The man is gonna edit the video pre-thing and just take the entire thing away.
I want to go to YouTube and I'm
Nice.
gonna be like, listen, guys, all right, this part here, you're gonna have to cut it out. I said something I shouldn't have said. It's against the guidelines. You're gonna have to snip it.
Nice. I would be sad, but I understand.
So for all the alien people, I think this might not show up. Unless it was announced, I don't think it's gonna show up, personally.
Does anyone think that the alien's head looks like a big black dildo? Like, so look, if you look at the back of the head like that, does it not just look like a big black meaty shaft?
Alright guys, just so y'all know, if you do, I'm pretty sure all of y'all know my YouTube channel, so just in case I do get taken down, I will be back on YouTube. In case this Twitch page gets taken down, just putting that
That's
out.
not gonna happen. It's fine.
That's it. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just letting that be
I
known.
remember I was talking to Brock Solid once, and we were having a laugh about the Venom dildo, right? And he sends me a picture of like one, and at the top it's Venom's face, and it kind of looks like that. So like Venom's
Tank,
the
you make a good
helmet.
point. That almost surely does exist.
I mean, at this point, there's a lot of stuff I think that shouldn't be that shouldn't exist, but I'm pretty sure it does. Like, the internet is a weird place, man.
To be fair, Sir Tanky, I found out the other day that there's like a fleshlight of John Cena's bumhole that's like a perfect replica, and I was gonna buy it and do like a review of it because I thought that was really funny. Like I was gonna be like, damn, can this fit some fries in there? Let's have a look.
Damn, bro. That is pretty funny, admittedly. Hold on.
Are you searching it right now?
No.
I wasn't the one who pulled that down. He did.
I pulled that down. Yeah.
So you wanted it right here. I'm not looking for that shit.
I'm not either.
I legitimately was wondering why it got pulled down. I was like, right, one of you is looking for it, right?
That is funny. Yo, is this also? Wait, is this Mickey Mouse cart?
Yes, that's essentially what that is. Not, I personally, I'm not really a big like carts fan, but I feel like if I can be Sora and like throw a keyblade from my car and hit Donald back of the head for all them times he never healed and shit, I'm down. I'm so down. Let's go.
I only want to play this game if when you like make a car crash, it's the most goriest death that you've ever seen. Like, so people think they're playing this cute little kiddie kart racer, and then you like make Mickey Mouse's car flip, and he actually just and it like explodes, and like Mickey Mouse just goes everywhere. I want that, and it like goes on the screen and stuff, so the kids start screaming. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm. I for one. Oh. Wait, this is a Gameloft game. It's probably mobile, which is not a bad thing. I think as far as I'm not saying this because Gameloft is a local company and I want to apply for a job there or anything, but that might also be why, partially. But that's not why. I think Gameloft actually makes very high-end and good quality mobile games. So I think as far as mobile games go, this would probably be a better one. But mobile kart racers do worry me. Wow.
Okay.
Chilling.
Wow.
So
I'm
not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying you could be half right because Gameloft also did Disney Dreamlight Valley. So
yes, exactly, right? So it could be on multiple things. This is true. Gameloft has been expanding. I like them as a developer quite a lot. So this is both a sign of and a sign of potentially interest. And also, if this is on like Steam or anything, I look forward to buying it and then buying it for High Ruler and making him mad at another car racer because that was fun.
Oh man, wow. True.
I just want gory murder.
This man wants
I get
to-
that. That'd be ridiculous.
You know what? Rest assured, guys, that I'm glad that Stardust didn't have the capabilities to become a game dev, because best believe he would be in horror. And Disney
I don't even know
horror
if
at
it'd
that.
been a horror. I'd be like, so I don't know if you guys have ever watched "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared." Right? That's a really like is a big thing on YouTube, and it's got a show coming out in the UK actually soon.
Alright.
Crazy.
And so you know how it's like, oh, it's kids, cute, like the puppets and stuff, and then they just go mental and like the weirdest things. That's the game I would make. I'd make it a game like that where it's like, oh, this is you know how people thought Bug Snacks was actually going to be a horror game.
Mhm.
It's that I
I
would do
mean-
that, but like actually make it a horror game.
You know, I wouldn't technically I wouldn't be mad at that, actually.
Like and I'd promote it like it's a kids game, but at the end of the trailer, kind of be like give a little something that people are like, you catch it and you're like, oh,
Oh,
okay,
I see the
oh.
YouTube thing is right there at that point. Oh my lord, that'd be so hilariously messed up. And you see their like reacts or whatever with the YouTube is with their
Exactly.
child or whatnot, and then next thing you know, the end is just like Stardust. You have a very messed up mind, good sir.
YouTube's too stupid to realize that it should go on YouTube, not go on YouTube Kids. So they'll put it on YouTube Kids because it's got like cute little characters in it. And then, so like you said, they'll have like the reaction channels. The kids want like, whoa, this game looks totally sick. And then they'll see like someone get sliced up, and they're like, whoa, this game's fun.
You just see the kids just run off screen. Oh, like, oh,
They'd
man.
probably record the reaction anyway, bro. These people are weird.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I do have.
Oh,
Yes, I do have a little bit of news. I did some research for the racing game we're looking at. It's going to be on these platforms: Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox, all the big consoles. So that's exciting. It's actually probably not a mobile game. It's also probably going to be free to play, which I am surprised about, but also kind of makes sense. I'm just worried about the monetization system at that point.
okay, well, that's true. It's unfortunate. Two buses about it. Oh, it did release a beta over the summer, huh? Oh, that was. I wonder if it was the open beta.
I don't know. Like, I it's the first time I've ever heard about it, to be honest. So they haven't done a good job advertising it too much.
So there we go, right there. We're gonna talk about that. Let's see.
I'm so
was it
excited.
Disney, what was it?
Speedstorm. One word.
I-
Speedstorm.
Huh? They do have 2 months ago. They do have some 4K footage of it. Okay, so before we get into Star Wars, let's go ahead and drop some of that up real quick, huh?
Let's have a look.
All right.
Nice. Mickey.
Mickey looks
Beautiful.
so shiny.
Yeah, there's like
let me-
the ears are like polygonal.
Do
Is
we
it
want
bad?
to?
Is it bad that I read the event as horror and glory because like, I'm obsessed with this Loki being a scary game?
Right. Do we want this the sound or no?
Probably
You-
not.
All right.
I'd
bet.
be careful just because there might be copyrighted stuff in it. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
Disney doesn't
This
like.
is Twitch. I
people-
don't give a shit. Fuck them.
Well, I mean, it's not just. You know what? You're right, Slip. Never
We're
mind.
both on Twitch. Do you
Yeah.
not? Do you not?
Synchro was about to argue and then remembered he was also on Twitch.
Like, do
No,
you,
no. I'm just saying. Do we not upload the VODs? That's all. That's all.
I mean, I upload the VODs to YouTube after.
Exactly.
Depending on what it is, though.
What are you gonna do? Edit the VOD? No shot.
I would.
Me neither. No. I hate editing podcasts. That's hard. Too much work.
I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, so
You
can
can
you
see-
just show us who's available at this point? Like,
Yeah, we're just going through characters.
Okay,
I don't know
so
who Baloo
only
is.
Mickey Mouse looks playable. You don't know who Baloo
At
is?
this
He's from
point,
Jungle Book.
No. Oh.
he's
yeah, I do know who
20
Baloo is.
something, bro.
I've seen Jungle Book was
Okay.
one of my favorites. I'm embarrassed that I didn't recognize the name.
Because it was next to Mowgli.
Can
Yeah,
we-
that makes sense.
Oh, go ahead.
You're good. You're good.
Can we comment on how this is a damn like
This game actually does look really good. Like
it
graphically.
does. It's like this is like some Forza type shit. Like
It's interesting.
like finna make me get this on Xbox and pull out the steering wheel. Shit.
What is with the slow mo?
It's tutorial, I'm hoping, because the thing is that I haven't liked about like a lot of these racing games is that I want speed. Like we're all just going ham. That's what I used to like about Sonic Riders. Is that it was just like
Agreed,
mental
that game's great.
speeds.
Yeah.
And like
Damn.
needing to boost to maybe look like you're going fast is kind of meh. Like Mickey when he's not boosting looks like he's going on a Sunday drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually there's like a CC type setting to up that, which I'm hoping this has because this does look pretty slow. Burst, this is Disney Speedstorm.
Speedstorm? Yeah, all right.
Game off game. Yeah.
No speed here. And the only storm is the rain.
True. That is why it's probably called that. In my imagine, I wonder what's up there. Mario Kart? Yeah, kinda. Disney Kart. I'd play it. I'm not even gonna lie. Especially if it's free. I'm sold on nothing.
Oh, if it's free, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you can always give it a go. But I just think it being so slow is such an off-putting thing, in my opinion, for like even kids, because I don't know, kids want to go fast. They want to go
real
like.
quick. Let me see.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna ask you to pause it there. This is an interesting cast. I am mad at this.
Okay.
Baloo, Beast.
What's
Belle,
Elizabeth
Wolfie.
from?
Elizabeth
Swan.
I'll look it up.
I feel like she'd be from Brave.
No. Wait, maybe.
I'll Google it.
Oh, it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, she's who William's with. She's that girl.
Yeah.
Funny thing, I've not watched. I don't watch pirates. I don't like pirate stuff.
It took me ages.
I do, but I haven't seen those movies.
It.
All right, let's see. All right, guys. So,
Jedi.
have you guys played? I know you have, Synchro. Have you played this Star?
I have actually. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I like Star Wars, and I love this.
I've got to be honest. Looking at this picture alone, I wish that he got a beard for this one because his chin is really big, and I feel like
actor and shit. He'll kill you ass.
Like I wish that he had a beard in this one, just to look maybe a bit more grizzled, like Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I think that'd be an interesting route for the character to take. I agree with you there. But Cameron Monaghan's face is beautiful. How dare you?
I'm just on about like in this shot, it's just like the light's beaming on it. It kind of looks like have you ever seen that? I think it was American Dad or Family Guy episode where someone keeps the diamond in their chin in like a cutaway.
It's probably American Dad. He's got a big chin in that.
Yeah. So,
but like, yeah.
I really believe you'll see this here. Like this is, if there's something I would say that's for sure going to be at the game, like the game showcase, I think this would definitely be a for sure thing. Because we know nothing other, like I said, we know nothing other than one little teaser trailer they had. I feel like they can do this one, and it'll work perfectly.
Yeah, I agree. I think that when it comes to sort of where, like, I'd love to see the story go, I feel like I can't see him having an interaction with Darth Vader in this one. I don't think they're going to do that. I think that was kind of a bit of fan service they put at the end because they wasn't sure that they were going to make it into a series. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like they put that at the end to kind of be like, we give you this in case we can't next time, right? So I think that it will be a lot of what we had before. I don't think they're going to change too much. I think there'll be different moves and stuff, obviously, because he's more experienced now. And I think I can't remember what his droid was called. BB1. BD1, BD1.
Yeah.
I think that'll be incorporated into the combat more. I think you'll even be able to do like commands, like Guardian style, like to get him to like do stuff. So maybe they'll pack it with more enemies. But I think that like that's the only thing I can really predict with this game. Story wise, I have no idea because like I don't know how you can do Jedi on the Run again after you already did Jedi on the Run in Fallen Order, sort of.
Well, so he won't be the Jedi on the run. He would be the Jedi protecting ones on the run.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
That's
I mean,
possible.
that could be the idea as well. Maybe we see sort of like hideouts and stuff. We see sort of more other Jedi's as well. Maybe he bumps into one of the famous ones. Maybe we see him hang out with Obi-Wan.
That'd be rad.
That would be.
I would like to see some more crossover from that, like the era that the shows are in. Well, that one specifically, like, opens that door for that crossover to really happen. So I'd love
I've
that.
got to be. I mean, when Obi-Wan was going on, like, and he was in that, like, not the underground bit, but like in that bit where like the Jedi sneak off to, and there was the signs on the wall. I was gutted to not have a little thing about Cal. Like, I thought that was a bit weird, but I guess they not want to keep it separate, but they probably didn't want to sort of.
The most we've
it.
gotten to reference the game in like the real canon Star Wars stuff was a BD-1 style droid appear in, I think, Boba Fett, which is a start, and I just hope that they continue down that road. I'm pretty sure like Cameron Monaghan is interested in playing the character in live action, so I'd love to see that happen.
I always thought that was the reason they made him look like his. No, wait. They made the game character be exactly like the voice actor so that it's a very easy transition to live action. You don't have to like get someone else entirely. You just get the same guy. And I mean, it's Star Wars and a very big payday. So like,
he's
gonna do that.
I truly believe like that's the case because I don't take anything from any voice actors or whatever because they do an amazing job and I respect them. But he was also an actor before this, so it makes a lot of sense to say, okay, you know what? Since you now have the voice acting chops now, you also have the acting chops. We know you can pull it off, so we don't feel like we're wasting our money with you versus somebody who may have not had that um acting chops or whatever. So I can see that happening for him. Like, and I think he definitely wants it. Like I think it was a few times where it was brought up in interviews or whatnot where he wanted it. So I think it actually be pretty dope.
he's a pretty great actor as well. Like I mean, obviously it's a totally different role, but I loved him in Gotham.
Bro,
me too.
I didn't even fully watch all that stuff, but I seen all his parts in on YouTube, whatever. Bro, bro.
He's great. He really is great. And but obviously that's a totally different role. But really, realistically, being Cal in live action isn't asking for too much.
Yeah.
Honestly, like they're not. It's not a very deep character. Cal's kind of more like a Kamala at the start of Avengers character, right? Where it's very easy to put yourself in his shoes. And you're just surrounded by like this huge world and these weird things, and you're like, "Whoa, what's this? What's this?" And yeah, that's what I think.
All right, so yes, Aiden. The showcase on. So the showcase is called Disney and Marvel Game Showcase. So there's probably not going to be everything Disney, but they're definitely going to have a good balance between the two, I guess, names. They're under the same property area, but there's the Marvel games and then there's the Disney games, and those are sister companies, I guess, or sister entities, I guess, but they don't like one doesn't stop the other, so to speak.
See, if they were clever, what they would do is they would have like Disney game, like they wouldn't put it in like, so here's all the Disney games, here's all the Marvel games, because then what you're going to do is you're going to separate the audience. So like, if it's Disney section, well, I'm leaving, mate. I'll come back in like an hour or something, or half an hour, or whatever. Whereas like, if you do it, you're going to keep everyone around. Like, yeah. I mean, I'll be bored of seeing Storm Racer, or whatever it's called, but.
You know what they're going to do. They're going to put the least popular thing first and then hold the most popular thing at the end. So if there's any indication of like Spider-Man 2, any like Wolverine, or even that rumored Marvel game, it's probably going to be the last few they have. They're going to throw all of their Disney and Star Wars stuff. Maybe Star Wars might go to the end too. Unless it's like this will go to the end. If they have other Star Wars stuff, they might drizzle it in through the after like showcase.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of that, so like this is something here that I feel like that's from Quantum Dream too. Oh,
It's
man.
Quantum. That's either really like I don't know. That's a question mark flag for me. You know, I'm like, really?
I mean, I can only go by the one that I played, and it was Detroit Become Human. I liked that a lot, like a lot.
Mhm.
Like, I'll play that.
I like most of their games. I just don't like the company culture that they support.
Oh,
But they make alright stuff.
I see. Here's the thing for me with the whole like Quantum Dream thing. I was under the impression, apparently I'm wrong, but when I was younger and PS3 come out and Heavy Rain come out, I was under the impression it was actually quite liked. I was very wrong. And then was Detroit Become Human when that come out. I was also under the impression that everyone adored it and it was Game of the Year material. A couple of years later, I have been proven wrong again.
Yeah.
and the internet has decided to tell me differently. So I don't know anything about their backstage stuff. I can be enlightened by it, but when it comes to just games, I don't want to see a Star Wars game like those games, and I don't have faith that they can do any other games because we haven't seen them do any other style of game before. So
There was one.
cautiously,
They did have one other thing.
was it good?
I'll look up
Tinker?
what it was. The answer is no. But
Okay.
let me find what it was because I can't remember.
I might know it. I'll have a gander myself.
Oh, no, I'm actually just wrong. It's a different studio I'm thinking of.
Oh, all right, there you go.
They have
Anyway,
only made the one style of game.
Yeah, so that's an L. Like, I'm not interested at all. Like, if they're gonna do the Telltale kind of style, but in Star Wars, I'm not. I don't care. It's
okay.
supposed to be
Well,
open world, isn't it?
huh?
I swear it's supposed to be open world, right?
Don't know. I don't think they've said much. All I remember seeing was literally a cinematic trailer.
All right.
That's pretty much the whole game anyway, Synchro. You just watch a gameplay trailer.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Except for the like couple times you have to press one button and then that's it, and then also
Exactly.
make it
You just watched them do like a beta.
Yeah. I don't know. I might buy it, but it'll be like a bargain bin buy for me, to be honest with you.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let him have his spotlight right here.
What did I do? Oh, Spider-Man. Okay. Do I think it will be there? So I've got a lot to say about this game. I have a lot to say.
Figured as much. That's why we gonna chill. We go.
So, all right. So when it comes to Marvel Spider-Man 2, right there, I am so excited. Spider-Man 1, I went out on the day of release, went to Smith's toy stores and bought the PlayStation that it come with, even though I had the special edition arriving to my house at the same time. I gave them the wrong address. I had to go down my street and get it off my neighbor, who they could have stolen it because they could have. And then the best part was, right, this is a little sad, but it is funny at the same time. So no one feel bad. I was in a really terrible relationship at the time, right? And she was awful. And even that didn't stop me from playing it through 24 hours that day. No matter what was said, I ignored it. That was I was like, shut up. Let me alone. Like, and that was, I was just into it. And, when it comes to this game, given how much I love the first one, and given that it's going to have Venom in it, and that's sick, and it's going to have the symbiote in it, that's enough for me. You know what I mean? That is enough for me. And whether it shows up at D23, shows up at Sony, shows up whenever, I know I'm going to love what I see, even if it's worse than Amazing Spider-Man 2, because I'm a shill. Massive, like I literally cannot dislike this game. I won't do it. I refuse. Whether Ethan tells me it sucks or not, and
True.
it's so. Do I think it'll be there? Main event at best, but I think there's more of a chance of it being at the Sony thing personally,
Yeah.
because that's probably only a couple of days out anyway, right?
I mean, the rumor was supposed to be tomorrow, but also the rumor was supposed to like the way those Sony showcases happen. Whatever the rumor day is, if it doesn't happen by 2 days beforehand, it's not real, or either they push it or it didn't happen. So we would have heard about it yesterday if the rumor went through for tomorrow, which would have made sense. Like it made perfect sense for it to be tomorrow because they could have both did the same showcase like footage.
Yeah, I think what I would want to see for Marvel Spider-Man is, and this is just me, but I've always felt like, given how much the game sold for Sony as well, I feel like they haven't given it the respect it actually deserves when it comes to like smacking on the front of everything. Like, I understand it's not solely their property, right? But when it comes to like the game shows and stuff, whenever you see PlayStation, it I don't know. I don't see enough of them being proud of the Spider-Man games. I don't
Yeah,
get it. It's such a big seller for them, but I feel like it's kind of that sort of like, well, I mean, it's not ours, right? But it is yours as well. Like Spider-Man, you think of Spider-Man now, you think of the Sony brand. You just do,
yeah.
right?
For better or
So
worse, yeah.
yeah, like so in that case, I just think that it should get its own entire thing. State of play, like all of them would. Like its own huge showcase on its own. Because if what the nice lady says is true, I've got a name again. Um, then it deserves its own showcase, right? Show off how insane the gameplay is and do your own massive thing about it. And then tell me it's coming out tomorrow. Please.
I agree.
Yeah.
I want nothing more than to have that game in my hands. I'm so excited about it. Everything you said, I pretty much agree with. Whatever it is, I will play. The name you forgot was Millie Amon.
Okay. Sorry, Millie.
So
Sure you're nice.
So there was a
Sure.
lot of rumors about that game, right? A lot of it. And the one that I was most excited about, but as you think about it, as it goes through, was every suit having a symbiote variant. Now, do I want that to happen? Hell yes. Imagine these things here being symbiote. But
I think that's pretty guaranteed.
yeah, of course, this one up here that's they're showing here for him now is gonna obviously that's his normal suit, so he's gonna have that's gonna be a symbiote. But like all the suits that I think he has like what 44, 45, maybe even 40. I think it's either 44 to 48 suits all together in Spider-Man remaster, I guess. And like it logically doesn't make any sense because there's a lot of MCU skins in it that wouldn't um
Yeah.
like you mean to tell me as an MCU suit that you're gonna put those some symbionts on those before his even been shown in the movie?
Yeah, I was about to mention that they wouldn't allow something like that. They're just not. Like at most, you're gonna get a recolor shader. Like, do you want this to be black and white? Yes, and there you go.
Now I want to see the one for um I want to see a symbiote on Miles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I might be getting ahead of myself. Oh, where
Files
is it?
leak.
I
It's
might
just
be getting
folders,
I do that all the
secret
time.
folders.
I
yeah.
hate showing my folders, man. I'm always nervous when I leak something for Ultron. I'm like, no, spoilers.
Because I'm going to leak that I do plan on having some, stuff. Obviously, I'm a Marvel content creator, so of course I'm going to have a Spider-Man video here and there. That's gonna. I'm just saying.
You're not allowed to make one slip. Sorry. Neither you, Stardust. Get off my turf.
All right.
Sorry, bro. I'm about to remove myself from the S tier list and make that the Spider-Man tier list, and only sing Crows Aloud on it. Apparently.
All right.
So stupid.
Bam. If we get this one for Miles, I'm happy.
Ew.
It should be, but like they kind of clickbaited with that, didn't they? Because that was like the one you see everywhere, but he only wears it for like 5 seconds. Well, not one page. Like, and then it's just like, oh no, they're gone.
Yeah,
Damn.
like that. That's eventually. There's going to be something to do with that picture there, but I want to see that strictly because I always liked the Miles suits with hoods. Because it just shows that's kind of his, like, the way his fashion style is. Because the first time people seen the biggest one, a man had on fucking hoodie and some bomb ass sneakers. I need that particular thing in there too. But it's like not every suit is gonna have that. Like I just can't see it logically.
I'd like to see his absolute carnage look. Obviously, without the multiple arms, because that kind of seems a bit weird gameplay wise. But like, I'd like to see that. I think the red gooey black look would be sweet, unless they want to save that, because I don't know if they're probably not doing carnage, but if they do, then maybe they want to save skins like that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think another thing I was talking about I want to see is hold on.
Oh,
Waiting,
has he found
holding.
something?
No, Midnight Sun just posted something. Or just
it's about D23 actually, ironically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I looked at the tweet. This is what I seen on my screen on my phone.
Yeah.
This
They
part.
tweeted that.
This is the only thing I seen was this. I'm just like,
Yeah.
what is? Are they finna like drop that shit right now? Like, drop information about it right now. Let's go ahead and read that together. But no, okay, I get that. I thought it was something. I thought it was like some juicy information. I was up, Stardust. I'll see you later, dog. I know what you gotta do.
No, so that is pretty interesting though. They kind of some of the things they've confirmed here, like just looking at it just now, even.
Yeah.
Just the stuff we're going to be seeing.
See, exactly. So the main thing is okay, it's right there. The main things that of course, spoiler, whatever, who cares? You knew it was coming.
Ain't happening, let's be honest.
So this right here is why I have an issue. Or the reason why I've always saying that. I think people need to stop assuming that yes, it's a Sony owned game, but you can't tell the person who owns the character that you have that they can't use their character's game footage in a showcase they have. It's like telling your boss, yeah, you can't use the work that I made. So shut up.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a 50-50 thing with that. I mean, so far we rarely seen it at like a Disney thing. They kind of, it's so weird because, like I said, like Sony, in my opinion, doesn't flex enough about how big of a deal it is, and Disney so far haven't really done a lot of promoting for Marvel Spider-Man either. So like, it's like, guys, who loves this? Because this is one of the biggest selling franchises in the world. And you guys are confused on who wants to baby it more. Like, just one of you grab it. Like, what are you doing? Make the most out of it.
Huh.
I mean,
when was this put up? Oh, 21. Okay.
Because of how like big those games already are and how massive Spider-Man as a character already is, like, do they even need to bother, right? Like, would it just be a waste of their marketing dollars if the game's just going to sell itself? Because, like, it kind of is, right? Like, they don't really need to do anything. The expectations are already set from the first one. All they have to do is show footage, and people will go crazy. And I think they just kind of know that.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
True, we saw claws and everyone panicked.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's
And
it.
the Insomniac logo as well. I remember like when that come up and I thought it was Spider-Man. I was dead disappointed it wasn't until I did see that it was Wolverine, and I was like, okay, that wasn't what I wanted, but I'm still happy. Not as happy, but still very happy.
I remember that shit too, because you just like freaked out the next time.
Exactly, because then they showed it again. I was like, wait, is this it now? But I didn't want to go too hype because I thought, well, they've already done this to me once, right? Still happy about it, but they've already done it once. And then when I saw them, I was like, I started like having I basically flipped my laptop over, like it was really like insane. And then when I saw Venom as well, I was obsessed.
And that definitely goes into like what you're saying is like they don't have to promote so much, but I feel like you still should. Like, okay, you might not be able to see
It shows
it,
faith.
but be whatever. Okay, man, you can't see it. This people call like this show weak and all things like that. It doesn't fucking matter. Cross brand. I have a goddamn Falcon and a Winter Soldier Captain America controller. Sony could do that with a Miles controller. They can do it with a Spider-Man controller, even a Venom controller. You know, things like that, and it would bring them, you know, a lot of money. It would net them a lot of money and a lot of like publicity for that.
Yeah.
Good point. But yeah, we're not seeing this game. I'm just gonna put that out there. If we're seeing this game, it's the same clip.
There's absolutely no chance we see this game. But then again, Insomniac have surprised me a lot of times. Spider-Man and Wolverine being in that PlayStation conference, I genuinely thought was impossible. Obviously, Wolverine, I had no idea existed. But Spider-Man 2 wasn't... I really did accept that wasn't going to be there because it was way too early. It's way too soon. And then they showed 2 new Marvel games. I was like, damn. Screw me then, Insomniac. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So,
for me,
here's the hypothetical, right? That would happen. The only way that we would see, like, okay, unless they want to go like, because okay, here's the, let's go best case, worst case, and then God case. All right, worst case, they don't show it. Middle case, I guess, is they show it, but it's like 2 or 3 years out.
oh,
Best case,
man.
same thing where they show it here and they tell us like, oh yeah, early or mid 2024. And the God tier is they do that, and we get this in next in 2023 of the holiday season, and Spider-Man goes in quarter 2 of 2023.
I was actually going to say that, like, God tier for me would be, like, early 2023 for Spider-Man, and then, like, Christmas 2023 for Wolverine.
Yeah.
Maybe that's some copium, but you know what? I'm going to say that's going to happen. I'm gonna smoke the copium, bro.
Well, okay. Only reason why I feel like that is because it does not matter where you put Spider-Man. Spider-Man is that's like essentially saying, and you know, y'all my friends, y'all know it. Y'all, when I say this, understand how much vile came out of my mouth. That's like them announcing a Batman game.
Let's go.
Right?
Sorry.
Batman, as annoying as his fans is, sells. It does not have to go into a November case to sell. It's going to sell where you put it. You can put that shit in January, that normally the worst selling time frames in like gaming, and it'll still do numbers.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the reason why the Christmas time is best for Wolverine is that, like, his stock since the X-Men movies have done terribly, it's kind of gone down a little bit. X-Men doesn't have that reputation it does anymore, and that kind of in turn drags Wolverine down. He's still very popular, it still will sell, but it might be, whereas like Spider-Man is guaranteed a lot of numbers, Wolverine, we've seen with other superhero movies, they're not movies, games, they're not guaranteed to sell bajillion copies, right? Guardians didn't, Avengers didn't. So with Wolverine, even though it is Insomniac, will sell, Wolverine will sell. I still think they would want to keep themselves safe and just secure a lot of sales with the Christmas time.
Yeah,
they'll want to just make sure.
and you want to know even more. And hold on, let me see. Is there's what's okay? Yeah. Okay. We might end up only talking about damn games today. Okay, it's cool though.
I'm okay with that. Like right at the end, we could just give like one show or movie that we want to see, and then I think that's a great show because
Perfect.
video games are peak media.
There we go. Okay, so Wolverine, the video game, has the perfect chance to help the MCU. Okay.
Where are you going with this, buddy?
People always say how they can never see anybody but Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. If the game comes out, right, and it's a win-win for MCU period, because they give them a person and they try to get him as comic book accurate as possible, right? Now, if it does well, if people see this, because it's not like it's going to be like video game wise. You already see, I mean, not comic book wise. You're seeing it is more live. It's getting closer and closer to live action. That's kind of how that looks. So, if this character or this, the face actor, he has the possibility to help the MCU say, okay, you know what? Maybe we can get somebody like him and he'd be received well because of the game. And then if let's say that it's like they love the game but they hate how he looks, so to speak, that's okay. Maybe we don't go that route because people didn't like that face. And it still works because we know the next thing that comes out Wolverine wise, he's going, like, whatever that person is going to get put through the ringer, so to speak. Same thing with anything, like if we had to recast or bring up Iron Man in the MCU, Captain America, like Steve Rogers in the MCU, they're always going to be put into a class of being compared to the ones before. Same thing with like how Jared Leto always gets compared to Heath Ledger. So now anybody who plays the Joker after
Equally talented, bro. That's why.
Anybody who plays the Joker after Heath Ledger, now it's either not Heath Ledger, excuse me, Jared Leto. It's either you can be as good, almost as good as Heath Ledger, or you can bomb like Jared Leto did. And I hate to say it because it's like he was kind of like a sacrificial lamb at that point, but he literally helped out, moved that conversation, because now you don't have to worry about comparing him to a ungodly like icon because Heath is gone. So there's nothing you can really. There's that death thing that's always going to be like you can't top, no matter how good that person does, you can't top this person, and that's just how people do. Now you don't have to worry about that because you might not be going against him. You be going against Jared Leto, and most people are going to pass that. So that's where this Wolverine game could do for the MCU.
Yeah, no,
it was a process. It was the process. I got you. I told you. I got you.
You definitely got there, bro. Felt like we did an entirely new podcast. Felt like I just watched a Slipshock video whilst I was in the podcast. It's insane.
All right, let me go ahead and put that stream marker there. No,
yeah, TikTok that shit. Let's go.
Exactly.
But cut me out because I had my resting bitch face out. I can't help it.
No, I'm just gonna make sure that it's like frontal. I'm gonna make sure that it's like front and center.
The biggest part. Yeah.
I remember like Slip mentioned my resting bitch face before we got started, but like I remember when I used to be done with like the matches that I'd go and sit and watch the rest of the wrestling matches, and people would come up to me like, "You're right, mate." I'm like, "Well, what? No, yeah, I'm fine. Why?" They're like, "You just look so depressed."
Okay, real quick. The first thing, I have that shit too. I remember when I was in college and we would go to these just little chill places with like college mates or whatever, and I'll be sitting there having the time of my life, but I'm just sitting here like, because at
Yeah.
that point I have gotten in my own zone, listening things like that, and then somebody, hey, you cool, man? You ready to go or something? Like, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. So it's like, yeah, I get that, right? I get that 100%. I'm
I
assuming.
can't wait for one day where like it's gonna get me in trouble. Like I'll just be sat there and someone's telling me something really serious. I'm like, and they're like, "Do you not give a shit?" Just start like trying to fight me.
It's like, but you're not paying attention. What the fuck, man?
The punch may not actually help me snap out of it. Like, whoa,
Just
where am I?
all right.
Yeah.
To be fair, most of the time I wasn't listening to those people anyway, so it's fine.
Fair.
All right, so we got 2 more things,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do this one first because the last one
Do
is all right. So
I hope so.
there was a
But,
few rumors
you
and
pause.
a few things, well, like little pictures and everything about Kingdom Hearts 4. Do I believe they're gonna announce anything Kingdom Hearts 4 Friday? Hell no. But Kingdom Hearts have been bundled recently. It has been on sale recently. I think they're gonna do a DLC for another DLC for at least another. I don't know. I forget if it's a one or not. But I think they're gonna do announce a DLC or another one on Friday for Kingdom Hearts 3, and it'll be a bundle to get all of that shit together.
I just want them to tell us in great detail where Sora went for his feet reduction surgery. I want to find out why that man went from Sideshow Bob to like Lisa Simpson.
It's just a side effect of universe crossing. Like as you do it, eventually your feet will just shrink like 4 sizes. It's
Are
weird.
you gonna get reverse growing pains though? Like, you know how when you grow up, you just feel yourself growing. Is he gonna get like reverse of that? Like, so what's so okay? So hear me out. When he used to have massive feet, right? Obviously, you know what they say about big feet. Okay.
Oh God!
So with him shrinking his feet, does that mean
Stardust,
everything's shrunk?
Stardust. He's a child. Sora is a child, sir.
Is he?
Yes, it's a kid's game. He's a kid.
Hold on, I'm googling this right now.
Oh no!
Sora Kingdom Hearts age. It from here it jumps to the. Oh, so wait. Okay, so Sora was 14 in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Sora's 17 in Kingdom Hearts 4. In the UK, I'm allowed to talk about.
Oh, no.
Well,
I won't.
Guys, I'm
But I'm just
sorry.
saying.
But no, all seriousness though, I do think that there's something that we might have there. I do think that either this is going to be a mid-tier thing or a like very last thing. Like after all the hype of the Marvel stuff, after all the hype of whatever Disney stuff they have, this will probably be, if it shows up, this will probably be the last thing they show because of how much hype Kingdom Hearts usually garner. Like it's higher than the Marvel shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they know Sora for multiverses.
I just chucked a burp in my mouth, swallowed it. All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh, synchro.
Ah, yes,
Oh my
this
god,
exists.
Wolf of Wakanda 2? Let's go.
They really.
Yeah, that is interesting that they use that image. Yeah.
I didn't even realize that too. Love it.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Can't wait to not play it.
Why? Because you're racist?
What, Wolf of Wakanda 2? No, it's because Marvel's Avengers.
So you're
Listen,
not gonna,
sir.
you're not gonna play
sir.
Marvel. Hey, listen, I played the test beta like a little while ago. So
What, Marvel's Black Panther?
yeah.
So is it true they killed T'Challa off then, and you have to make your own character?
Yeah, and guess what? The
What?
character looks like Jason Statham.
Damn. Crazy.
But
Oh
no,
dear.
okay. So real talk. That I'm happy for some type of Black Panther solo game, but if that's the storyline, it's gonna be tough.
So what's bugged me the most about kind of people taking this too seriously is that Jeff Grubb is also the same man who said that Midnight Suns would feature 0 existing Marvel characters. Do you remember that? That a Marvel XCOM game will feature no existing Marvel characters. So, I mean, I don't know why people have heard this Black Panther thing and immediately just gone, wow, guess there's no T'Challa. He's dead. Like, it could have just been T'Chaka's dead and you can
Yeah.
customize T'Challa, right? Like you can in many games nowadays with gear and maybe like you can make his hair all fancy. You know what I mean? It can still be T'Challa, like, but people are like, damn, we're about to create Zac Efron as the new Black Panther. That sucks.
Dude, that right there. That's it. That's it. That right there makes all of my soul hurt right there. Right? Because it's like you got everybody who's joking with it, obviously, but then you totally know there's going to be people streaming this game, and if they're able to a, make a character, they're going to make a white person as Black Panther. They're going to try to change the color of the outfit and shit, and it's just at that point it's going to
I
be Moon Knight. I'm going to be upset.
I would like to imagine, right, that they've got a bit of sense that if they are going to make it create a character, it's only a black character. Because the reason I say this is because there has been such a lack of good representation for black people in creator character thingies. Like when it comes to like black person hairstyles and like, and all that, it's like people are always asking in the comments and that, like, bro, where's the black hairstyles, bro? Why we all look like Colonel Sanders, like what's going on? Like, and
You should have been there Saturday. I mean Sunday. When I was streaming Sunday, I brought that up. Definitely brought that up because Disney Dreamlight was like that. Oh, I wish I wish I could make another character and show you without messing up my
but yeah, no, like, so I think that them having a game entirely based on like get those options down and don't make don't make it so that it's like black people have to wear like proper white guy style hat, like stuff like with a quiff and like a fringe like that and all that, like proper like fuck boy haircuts and stuff. Like, let's actually get some genuine like cultural hairstyles in there and stuff and just like looks and all that if you're going to do it. And I think this is the best game to do that because it's the Black Panther and that is a character whose race you do not mess with. I think that's obvious. Like, yeah, you just don't.
It's very true. Very, very true.
Yeah. This is
Because-
EA, right? That makes this game?
Was that EA? Yes, it was.
I think
I think EA are doing this and Iron Man. I believe that was the idea.
That I have like not zero hope for EA. Like EA has made some bangers like Jedi Fallen Order that we looked at earlier. So I have some hope, but we'll see. I know a lot of people jumped to like Battlefront comparisons, and I was like, meh. I think they learned their lesson from that, so I'm optimistic at least.
I have a feeling because I remember Grub saying it was going to be open world. If it is, I feel like they're going to try and make it one of those RPG Assassin's Creed games, but like in Wakanda. I feel like that would be their look on it, whereas Iron Man would probably be more linear, but like would probably be more simple A to B, go to these objectives, super like more simpler, right? Because the idea of that will probably be traversal and like just blowing stuff up.
I feel like if EA does not take advantage of using literally everything about like the movement of Anthem, you just don't even bring out Iron Man. Just don't. Like Anthem, they still have that stuff. They still have just use that. I mean, the flight, like the game was But the flight path and everything, those were amazing. Like flying as a javelin in Anthem was amazing. It was great. And they had literally everything they had. They had the big Colossus one that could be pulled into like a Hulkbuster. You had the I forgot what was the other one. The very small striker, like quick striker one. The one that could have been like a rescue suit, things like that. Like it's a lot of stuff they have that could have been used in Anthem for an Iron Man game and like do well. They just get that story down and it'll be good. Interceptor, there we go. Tank, as you can tell, Tanky plays a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I think that them having kind of Iron Man to mess around with is a fun time. I mean, you know, whereas like with the Black Panther game, like I said, like it might be like the RPG Assassin's Creed games. I'd actually be all right with that because like the difference is that I don't mind the gameplay of the Assassin's Creed games. I just kind of fall out of love with them because it is very the same thing. But if there's an IP like Black Panther that I actually like, I probably will be pretty invested. You know, it's why a lot of us played Avengers as long as we did, despite the same stuff.
Yeah, good point.
Where is that Marvel fighting game though? Wasn't that supposed to be from NetherRealm? If I remember correctly,
It's been rumored so many different things, like Marvel versus Mortal Kombat, a Marvel Injustice, Marvel versus even DC. I thought was like mixed around at one point. I thought that was a bit mad. That's asking for egos to clash. That is.
Like, that's a game I play though.
DC's like taking L's everywhere. I don't think they're going to accept Marvel getting another dub because they will. Because in this, like, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't play it though. I think I can't do fighting games unless they're platform fighters. I can do them.
True, very true.
It's too much like thinking about the combos and that. Like, why have I got to put cheat code in just to do an uppercut, bro?
Hey, we got to talk about something after the stream. Like, it's not. It's like
drama?
Maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It is drama, but definitely not like in-house drama. It's okay. So since we're gonna go ahead and slide off of the video game stuff. It was a great segment. We're gonna talk about a few like movie and TV stuff. So there's a source that I got. I don't want to. You know how you don't want to say something because you have to actually see the source first, like see what the information is. I will send it to you directly, Cinco, so in case you have heard it. But yeah, so apparently, let's see. Boom.
Thank you.
Apparently, according to someone, Jodie Comer is set to be announced as Sue Storm in Marvel's Fantastic Four. Now, it's not obviously not the drama behind that.
Yeah, she was great in Free Guys, like just Chef's Kiss.
Wait, is that what that's where I'm from? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm down with that. This man here. That's why
I'm not allowed to say it but yeah.
Understandable. Okay. All right.
I can't read lips. Anyway, yeah, I think we'll probably definitely get Fantastic Four cast announcements because that'd be really hype,
Synchro,
right? Like that's a good way to build the hype
lips,
for that movie.
But if you can't read lips, Synchro, at least you're not going to be a part of the Echo series, all right? Because that is very important.
True.
And something we're likely to see something of Friday.
I would hope so.
Go. Good segue.
I want to see more Kingpin. Show me.
True. Okay. So
Big Daddy Fisk. Frisky Fisk.
I
Fisting
need
Frisky Fisk.
to see Secret
Consistent
Invasion.
Christmas.
I need to see information about Synchro. Oh, damn, Synchro.
Synchro invasion.
Invasion.
I'm invading.
There we go. In
Great.
Secret
I'm
Invasion,
glad.
strictly
It's about
because
time Canada got one over the UK.
So stupid. But yeah, Secret Invasion. I want to see Quake. That's all I
Yes.
need out of that show.
yes, that's it.
Too
That's all.
much, but that's enough.
Okay, I need to see an actual Quake. Don't these sons of bitches try to debate me or whatever, and then she be a scroll or whatever, because I will fight. I will fight Kevin Feige's sniper, so people can snitch if he. You know the joke about him having a sniper, so people won't.
Kevin Feige is a respectable man who would not assassinate anyone for leaking anything. Tom Holland's still alive. That proves everything.
I mean, very true.
Mark Ruffalo also recorded like the first 15 minutes of Infinity War, so that was also kind of mad.
I mean, I feel like
that man
they
has
talk
no chill.
too much. They talk too much in the media at this point. So if they did wind up like missing, they would know it was Kevin. These new people, nah, I can recash. You know that, right? You do know that, right? Like you're just Yelena, okay? Snap you
Oh,
away,
damn.
snap back. You're somebody else.
Just
Hey,
Yelena. Oof. Some people are gonna be mad about that.
Listen,
That
Florence
wasn't me,
Pugh
that
has
was Kevin,
enough
though.
drama. Florence Pugh has enough drama in the media right now, right? She don't need to be dealing with
True.
another toxic man, okay?
Do you guys think Chris Pine spat or not? Just quick, yes, no.
It wasn't Chris Pine, it was Harry
mean,
Styles.
Yeah. Do you think Chris Pine got spat on? Is what I meant.
It looked so it looked like the most casual right. I don't condone spitting, but it did look like the coolest spit I've ever seen in my life. This dude came over in his suit, looked down at his crotch, sat down, did some of that. Like that was literally the smoothest disrespect I've ever seen in my life. Because Chris Pine was like, and then
He literally just laughed
carried
about
on.
it. Yeah.
he
He
just
just kind of carried on doing his thing. Like maybe that's but guys, maybe we're taking it too seriously. Maybe it's an in joke that they both have. Maybe when they say hello, they just spit in each other. You know?
True. Maybe they make
Like,
out
hey-
in dark corners.
Hey Harry, like, you know?
bruh. I'm sorry. No, we gotta figure something else out. Cause
They
nah,
like catch it in their mouths. They're like,
Yeah. That's what
Cool.
happens. That's guaranteed.
"You're very healthy today, Harry." Whoop. You know?
oh my god.
They share catering. Like they get like a burger and they like share the thing. So like one of them chews it and the other one's like, like a baby bird.
This is so uncomfortable.
What else you got for TV shows, Slip? We didn't have to go
Yeah.
on tangents over.
So, what's the likelihood we see something about like Deadpool 3 and
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I would want to
MCU
see
stuff.
in Deadpool 3 where Deadpool and Wolverine are sat down in a theater and Wolverine walks up to Deadpool, spits on him, and
I
sits
do
down.
it. I do it. I just do it. I do it. But you know what though? You know what? As very uncomfortable as that is, I feel like that would be on brand for Deadpool.
I don't
I-
think
I
Wolverine
can-
would spit on him though. I feel
No,
like
no,
Wolverine
I-
would just like cut an ear
It'd
off.
be
it on him.
Deadpool coming like into real life, sitting down next to Hugh Jackman and spitting in his lap.
Or Ryan Reynolds walks up to Deadpool and spits on his lap. And then instead of
Yeah.
like disliking it, Deadpool like uses it, if you know what I'm saying.
God, it's bad that I knew you was going to say it. Oh, hey.
I think
You know?
the only thing I want out of that movie, the only thing that I think would be a big missed opportunity is if they don't play around with having Josh Brolin come back and referencing the fact that he's Thanos. I think that'd be really fun to see.
True, very true, and also the in universe, like it needs to happen where he just like the very first scene is like Deadpool walking, like he just like it's like it pans to a white room, and like it pans back and it's him just laying there, He just like gets up like, fuck. Obviously, he just walks and he sees two doors: Fox Universe, MCU. He's like, huh. And he'll go try to jiggle the Fox doors like, huh, I guess I'm going over here and just walk into the MCU door, and then starts the movie from there. Just subtle, is very subtle. Even there was a corpse scene. I know what happened. I don't give a shit. I want this. Just be blatantly in your face, bitch. This is it.
I like
Either
that.
that, or they make fun of like the No Way Home multiverse travel and have it like just be a play on that and just further discredit how much sense that plot point makes.
True.
They could just have Deadpool just be like, yeah, I read about this Spider-Man in a comic book in the Fox universe because we're not allowed to use him. And then like, or that Night Monkey or something like, yeah, and Night Monkey's meant to be Peter Parker, right? Because they couldn't use Spider-Man. So then he's like, he just pops in.
It's very subtle shit, or like, you know how he did it in Spider-Man. I mean, Deadpool 2, where just like, oh yeah, we have a the Professor X mansion with nobody but Colossus because they couldn't afford anybody else.
Or he goes back in time to when the original deal was placed, where Marvel gave away all their characters to Fox, and he changes that deal so that like they're all back into the MCU. He's like, don't sign it. It's a horrible movies. Don't do it.
He just goes in and just yoink. I'm gonna take that. You don't need this.
You're gonna make lots of money, Marvel. Trust yourselves. Big Disney will save you.
I think that's all I have. We got Fantastic Four. We kind of figured that's going to be there.
Yeah.
What else? X-Men. They've already low key brought up Wolverine already, so it'd be what it be on that one.
Yeah. I could see that happening. I think Deadpool's more likely than X-Men specifically, but we'll see.
All right.
I mean, X-Men mid, so.
Damn, bro.
Damn,
Yeah.
You almost got through the whole podcast without saying the word mid. I was proud of you.
Listen, the fact that you thought that I wasn't going to say mid is mid in itself, all right? We're living in mid section.
Fair. You are right. This is a mid society.
I've got to be honest, Synchro, after spending an hour and 42 minutes on this, I'm going to have to take you down a tier. All right, it's not good enough.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
You still, hey, Synchro, you're still on the actual page, so you're okay.
You're gonna go from Super Omega, the best human ever tier, to S tier only. All right, I'm gonna put you back because I made a new one when you weren't looking, and I put you on a higher tier of like a god tier, like elite. Like no one is better than this human being, and I would give my firstborn away for this man tier. Right? You've now just been taken into all of that minus the firstborn.
Damn, that's a shame. I really wanted your child. This is weird.
You wanted you wanted my seed, Synchro?
All right.
Before we go, I want everyone watching this, if it's okay, to write a fan fiction between myself, Synchro, and Slipshock, right? And the best one should get read out next week on Homies of Asgard, or all of them.
Sir, if that happens, if I get one fan fiction of us, you're coming back and you're going to read it, and I'm leaving.
I'm going to write it then.
Oh my god. This is how he gets invited back. He just writes his own fan fiction.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna pretend it's someone else, like Mr. McMahon Stevenson, right? And that's gonna be it, or just Dave, Big Dave.
There you go. Let's say RT did it. Just blame RT. There you go. Blame RT. All right. Let me see.
I got nothing else other than drink more water.
All right, cool. Drink more water. Also drink more water. Miss Stardust.
Yes.
You got anything else? No, maybe.
Oh,
maybe
sorry. No. Right. Is this where I'm meant to plug stuff? Is that the idea?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Can.
We don't disagree, but we don't like tell you not to. Like,
I'm doing
not
a
allowed.
charity boxing match soon, so please donate. Also, tomorrow I'm gonna be rating buttocks on YouTube with my other half. I'm going through the event. Besides Kamala, obviously, like we've already had a sore incident, not having another one, and it's gonna be dead fun. And I have an Elgato mic now, so I won't sound like poo. All right, so that's good.
I mean,
Anyway,
okay. Does the Elgato mic take the accent away?
the Elgato mic removes breathing because I'm gonna strangle myself while I talk to it.
Well,
Because
Where did we
otherwise,
go?
I'm
Wrong
not gonna
button. There
upload
we
the
go.
video. I'm
The
gonna
wrong
like,
button.
you know, like the video's gonna end and I'm gonna be blue in the face and I'm gonna look like the blue on this headset.
damn.
Throat.
Like
You
a
should
Smurf.
breathe, but I would not recommend holding that.
Synchro, I can't be a good content creator unless I don't breathe. Right?
That's not true. You're allowed to breathe.
I've been taking like 5-second short breaths since things, so wouldn't nobody hear me breathe.
Admittedly, I do cut out my breaths. I'm very meticulous. I hate when that
How do you
happens.
do that though, Synchro? How is that possible?
You find the little part where your breath is, where you go, and then you just remove it.
Yeah, but like my breaths are so quick and like slight, like they're like so like I'm like
It's
that.
yeah,
You
it's
know,
because
they're
you're a
so
one
just
take.
so
You're a
quick.
one take Tony, a one take Tommy, and I can't be that. So like I just record one sentence at a time, and then it's easy.
What? You record one sentence at
Pretty
a
much.
time?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
Don't you have like a
you're-
script though, or a general
Me?
script? No, synchro.
Oh.
Yeah, I always have a
Yeah.
script, and that's why, because I have to like remember what I wrote.
One sentence? That is ridiculous.
That's why he's
That's
S
how it is. How
tier.
it goes. No.
Yes,
That is
sorry,
true. That is why you're S tier.
You
God.
want to know? There's one video that I did a script for. One. And it was the one where I was the channel update that I was walking away from Avengers. And when I hear that, I just hear the desperation in my voice to get that shit over with.
Understandable.
Listen, I'm gonna do another part of this tier list, and I'm gonna make sure it's a Slipshock only tier list, right? So it's gonna be like the eras of Slipshocks. We're gonna have Avengers Shell. We're gonna have, like when we're gonna have now, like Homies of Asgard Slip. We're gonna have Slip in Discord Slip. We're gonna have Slipshock who hates them kids Slip. We're gonna have Disney Shield Slip. We're gonna have Division 2 Slip, and we're gonna have Slipshock.
DCUO slip is very
DCUO
important.
Slip. We're gonna have.
I'd have got canceled in DCU or slip.
That's why that's S tier.
That's the reason why. I'm glad that
because that's gonna be S tier, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, what was that like?" And then they're gonna hear it.
Oh, there's no content from that. I didn't start making content until 2017. That's also around the time I stopped playing DC, because there was a lot of people that in that league that were pure degenerates.
I'm also gonna have angry at old woman at work Slip because I think that's a good era. Like it's like the
True.
moods of
Top tier.
Slipshock
Top tier.
instead.
I think that's top tier.
Whereas Synchro only has one mood, and it's bubbly little Canadian man. So you can't really do that for him. He's never angry about anything. Like this man.
True.
would
I've
literally
never
have
been
someone-
angry about anything.
Just
This
wait
man-
until this broadcast end, motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh no.
I'm an innocent little boy.
Is Synchro about to like attack me? Like as soon as this
No.
ends, he's gonna be like, "Listen here, Stardust, I hate you." and
It's just
then
a
I'm gonna
relaxing period, You turn that persona off or whatnot. Let's just say Synchro gives me my money worth, I swear.
What?
You pay Synchro?
No.
No, that's why.
I was gonna say I'm about to check my PayPal.
Listen. If I ever hit the lottery, yes, I'm going to pay guest.
Don't say
Okay,
that.
so-
You don't have to pay your guests. That's crazy.
I mean,
They're
if
moderators.
nothing else, you.
No.
Yes.
Listen,
Listen.
Synchro, you get paid with love because everyone just gives you endless love, so that's what you get paid for, all right? Which
They're throwing up gang signs and shit.
It's
He's
a
putting up
heart.
gang
It's the
signs.
Zoomer
Love
heart.
gang, sir.
Imagine,
I can't put those hands up, sir.
imagine us complimenting Synchro, and then he does racially motivated hand signs. Straight up.
It's literally a heart. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Anyway,
There you go. There you go.
you nailed it. I'm gonna also plug now, just because. And the only thing I want to plug is Ultron Unleashed, because everything else that I've been working on is done. So catch the finale of Ultron Unleashed next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's gonna be fire.
Is Ultron
That's all
gonna
I gotta
start
say.
throwing up gang signs as well?
Yeah, Ultron's gonna walk in the building and he'll be like, "I love you guys," and then the real fight was the friends we made along the way.
And then, like, all of you guys are going to be like, damn, Ultron, you're getting cancelled, racially motivated. And he's going to get cancelled on Twitter. And because he lives through the internet, he's going to just die straight away.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah.
He
Thank you.
gets
You wrote the ending
he
for
gets
me.
deplatformed from social media, and then he just fades away.
Yeah,
All right.
dusted.
So I have two announcements. I'll go ahead, finish.
No. I was gonna say it's like Andrew Tate, but if it worked.
All right, I have two announcements. The second one is about Ultron Unleashed. You're gonna want to hear this one. You're gonna want to hear this one. Even Synchro don't know yet. Check it out. All right. So the first one is, as you see here, me and this lovely individual, right here. We're going to be doing doing a watch party, or things like that, for the D23 game showcase this Friday. So you see this lovely player. I kind of wish I can get him too, but he's working. So love it anyway. All right, the thing that you have been waiting for, and Ethan, the person who was going to die on Ultron Unleashed is going to be.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Don't Kill HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Snip and Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.